For the latest top tips, reviews and advice, please subscribe below.
Hello and welcome to Attwoolls Outdoors with me, Mike. Today I'm giving you a bit of a video review on some new tables from Zempire. So with me here today, I've got the new Zempire Kitpac Pro range of tables. So Kitpac's actually a model that's been kind of Zempire's range for a few years now. Previously it was called and known as the V2, but this whole new Pro collection almost takes the essence of the V2 models and all the quirks and things, but just takes it up to the next level. So it's worth basically saying we've got three different sizes. So we've got like an extra large, large, and then a standard, and then they do vary in different sizes. So your standard is going to be running around about it's 65 centimeter by 5 centimeter. Your large runs into 65 by a meter, and the extra large is a meter by a meter. So again, really nice and versatile. And what actually we'll do is we'll look at kind of actually how you kind of put it together to start with. What I've got here is two different sizes. So obviously that's the standard and that's the extra large, and I thought I'd demonstrate on the actual large itself. Comes with a carry bag, so all three models comes with a carry bag. You've even got the typical kind of Zempire details of the sort of glowing pools. A really nice heavy duty fringe deam fabric bag. Comes nicely and packs down quite small. Now we've got a what essentially is the bamboo wood. So this is actually it's a treated bamboo wood. So the benefits of this actually is waterproof. It's not something I probably want to leave out in the rain constantly, but if you left it on a shower, it'd be perfectly fine for that. It's also treated as it's basically very safe for sort of food hygiene as well. The joy actually is the table actually comes in kind of like a 4-layer construction, as you can see, really quite nice and neat and compact. Now with the actual table itself, what you can do, the right way of course, so it opens up like so. There's then a little clip located on the back section here. So that's basically the locking method that allows you to fold it or leave it in place. You can hear it click like so. And then again for here, what you then do is open up the last bit. Now on this new design, we've actually it's kind of got a pattern pending on it. It's a really way of keeping it small and compact, but actually increases the overall strength of the table itself. You've got these we'll call like little sliders. So sliders themselves, you can basically pull them directly up. So they basically comes like so. Just give you a bit of structure. So they kind of go kind of halfway. So you basically slide it up like this point here. So it means that it gives a bit more of a perch on either side. It's worth mentioning you always want to go fully to the top. What you might have to do first is just open the legs up a little bit, just to sort of allow that to go fully up, like so. That way it's locked in, the table's then going to be completely solid. The legs are made actually from a really nice aluminium material. And the joys of that is, again, it keeps it really nice and light. Each one has its own kind of locking mechanism as well, which you pull out like that. And then we've got a really strong structure. Now, you've got a good amount of adjustment on the height. So you can either, so you can obviously have it as lowest setting, which runs about 45 centimeters, or on the large and extra large, it goes up to 75 centimeters. So it's much taller. As you can see, when I've got the standard next to the other one, it's only about a few centimeters lower, not a huge big deal, but you've got a full range of movement there. Now, on the actual legs itself, you have the ability of adjustment. So if you're on even ground, you can obviously tinker it as you need to. The difference with the adjusters on this model now is actually you've got like a latch mechanism, so you can pop the latch up, pull it up. It's almost like little ridges on the inside, almost like little mini stairs. And then you can choose the height you want to lock it into it. Actually inscribed on the actual side of it actually now has centimeters in terms of little points. So if you know you want to go up to the same for each leg, you can obviously pick and choose that. So again, for this one it goes up to, well, basically 30 centimeters, so I could fully out to the end. Bring that through. So it means that even on uneven ground you'll be pretty solid. And there's also like a small little foot against me, and it's all rounded as well. So again, if you have it on the ground sheet, it's not going to penetrate directly into it. Still, as what you kind of get with the Kitpacs is there is a bottle opener, which is pretty much located on the side there. So you always got that, and that's on all three models. But the Kitpac, because it's mainly bamboo, just sips a bit nicer, and then that works like so. So the other thing that's a big sort of difference as well is actually in comparison to the amount of payload they can actually take. So the previous Kitpac V2 models used to be around about 50 kilograms, so these are 100 kilograms. So actually I can use the smallest one for example, will take my weight. So making sure it's all in leg properly. So again, works really well. The other option as well now is with this new kind of design, you can actually alter the size of the tabletop. So what on the bottom, for example, if you were to re-put the hinges directly in, or slide and cut it, so pop that in, the table then can fold down. So it actually becomes a smaller little unit. So if you want something a bit smaller, you can kind of fold it down, make it a bit more compact unit again. So it means you can in theory go for something like the extra large, but rather than it being say a meter by a meter, you've got a meter by 75 centimeters. So there's a bit more pick and choose. And actually when you compare, say, the large to the extra large, in terms of size, you can see how much that kind of gap makes a difference. So really quite nice, functional, really good design. It's worth mentioning that because there's a lot kind of going on here, they aren't necessarily the cheapest, but you've got a real good amount of flexibility. Actually, I wonder if that's the case then. So yeah, even with both sides down, your extra large is a similar sort of thing. Admittedly, if you do have the table point down, you are going to restrict your legs from going directly under it. So I think it's more of a case of if you want to make it a little bit smaller or you sort of end on, that probably works better. But I think for me it's the small pack size. The thing is when you've got a solid table, especially one that breaks down in the middle, be it slats or anything like that, you always find there's going to be other slight ridges to it. You'll never get a table like this perfect flat. They're always going to be a little bit of bowing, just naturally because you've got different parts lining up. It's not like a solid top table, but the point is you get a real nice small compact size, especially with the smallest model as well. And for me, I just like kind of how easy it is to sit. Works really well. And on the standard, you have 2 sliders either side, whereas when you go for the large and the extra large, they have 2 at both ends of the spectrum. But strong aluminium frame. Like I said, that little clip system works really smartly. But I think as a range, it looked really good. Like I said, you do pay for what you get, and obviously there's a lot going on here with, say, the bamboo material, the aluminium legs, the bottle opener, but the small compact size, especially for example, that standard size, and the height adjustment, I think, if you wanted just like a little side table at night, like a little bedside table, I think it works really well. But if you want more information, of course, you can check the link below this video. It'll take you straight through to our website. We've got more information on each model, all the pack sizes, individual weights. The pack weights, you're looking around about, I think it's about 7, 11, I think 7, maybe 9, 11 in terms of it. It's also worth mentioning Zempire do a new hex light table in both an 80 and a 160. That's a little bit lighter, but it is a solid top, so it doesn't give that kind of same bamboo effect, and it seems a bit more classy. And the sort of the tonal black frame, I think, just gives it more of an air of premium. But like I said, for more information, check the link below. We're always good to have feedback from you guys as well, what you think on the models, whether you prefer them. And I think it's a real nice step up, and even some things like the detailed of the carry bag with the handles, and again, it's all made pretty much rugged, even with special kind of pads at the bottom, just again where it's going to take the actual weight. So they do, Zempire do a good job for it. Naturally, you do pay for that, but for a more compact table with flexibility, for me, I think probably it's one of my favourite tables on the market, really. But yeah, like I said, hopefully we'll hear from you soon. Feel free to comment in the box below. But in all, that's kind of the brand new Zempire Kitpac Pro range, be it the standard, the large, or the extra large. Hopefully we'll see you again soon in our next Attwoolls Outdoors video review.